Hello, ladies and gents. How we doing today? Just gonna do a quick Premier League run through for the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Obviously, the Monday games haven't been played with Burnley, Crystal Palace, and Wolves, Southampton. But we're gonna run through Saturday and Sunday's games, take a quick look at them, and just kind of do a quick recap. So yeah, gonna start off on Saturday. Got Newcastle, Chelsea. Chelsea wins that one 2-0. Wouldn't say that's surprising at all. Newcastle not playing too well. Chelsea obviously supposed to finish around top three, top four, if not contend for the league. So really not surprised by that. Next up, we got Villa, Brighton, and Hove. We got Brighton winning 2-1. Quite a shocker, actually. Villa's been playing super well. Have been playing better against bigger teams, surprisingly, and not playing as well against smaller teams, but still kind of surprised. Danny Welbeck on the score sheet for Brighton. Signed on a free transfer from Watford, I believe. I believe that was about a month ago, so good for him to get back on the score sheet in the Prem. Next, we got Spurs City. Big win for Spurs. Go top of the table with this one. Top of the table, 20 points. Win 2-0 with a Heung-min Son and a Lo Celso goal. I believe it was a pretty dominant fashion by City, and Spurs just hit him on the counter twice, scored twice, and just play good defense. So, can't bash them for that, unfortunately. I wish they lost, but we will move on. So, next, we got Man U, West Brom. Man U does it again. They win 1-0 on a freaking penalty. Like, come on now. Can we stop giving Manchester United penalties, please? They need it to win games. Like, I think they've won 2 games because of pens. They should have tied both of them. Um, Unfortunate. I mean, pretty disappointing to say the least. Now we're moving on to Sunday's games. Started off early with Everton Fulham. Everton pretty dominant in this one. Was a 3-2 scoreline. Calvert-Lewin did score in I believe it was like 42 seconds in. But yeah, gave up a late one to Loftus-Cheek in the 70th, and Fulham did miss a penalty that Loftus-Cheek did draw. So Loftus-Cheek came on in the 50th minute and probably should have tied the game just strictly because of him. So good pickup by them on loan. I think he's a pretty good fit there, but I just don't think they're a very good team going forward. And Everton does still seem to look a little questionable on defense. Next, I believe it was the Sheffield United West Ham game. West Ham got a 1-0 win. Probably should have won by more. They did miss a couple easy chances. One in the first half, I know, right at the end of the first half, there was a sitter right in front of the goal, and the guy just squared it wide of the net. So yeah, 1-0 win for West Ham. Sheffield's struggling, can't really score any goals at the moment. But yeah, they haven't looked terrible. Only 1-0. They have a lot of 1-0 losses. So they just got to start scoring those 1 to 2 goals like they were last year per game, and they should be looking pretty good because they're still looking pretty good defensively. Next, it was Arsenal Leeds 0-0. Pepe got a red card in the 51st minute. Leeds kind of dominated after that. It was a pretty back and forth game before that. But yeah, definitely can't be headbutting people just because you're annoyed. So yeah, next time you do that, yeah, I don't think he's going to be playing as much as he would like to be after he was complaining about his playing time and after getting a red card like that. I don't know. I think William's been playing better than him. I think Reece Nelson also is very good, and they both play that right side that he plays. Not to mention Saka can also play that side, so I think his playtime might even go down even more now just because of this whole thing. You can't be doing that, especially when you're not playing a lot. Next, it was Liverpool-Leicester. 3-0 win for Liverpool with no one. I mean, and when I say no one, I mean like they had a decent amount of their players. But I mean, they were without Salah, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Joe Gomez. That's a lot of their lineup. I mean, obviously they're still a great team, and Leicester doesn't like to show up to big games. It's just kind of how they are. But I don't know. I predicted 1-1 on the podcast, but it happens. But yeah, that was our weekend rundown for the Premier League. I believe, what match week was this? Match week 9. So yeah, I will see you all next week most likely for another recap. Have a good one, guys.